how I want church on Sunday to sound. I think he may have caressed a wall. He may have to go see our mates at Rare Spares for a tail light.
That'll all be good now. Ms. Sarah Dunbar. It is Sarah behind the wheel, isn't it?
It is Sarah. Sarah's going to kick off. This car's got 2 runs here in the finals. What an opportunity for this car to really show us what can be done. Sarah Dunbar is behind the wheel. She's going to be our first entrant out here for the Buddies Fire Open Burnouts final.
This skid is a memorial skid for a little one lost. All our thoughts are with you guys right at this very point of time. Limited fingers to the sky, thinking of those that we've lost and those that we love. That's why we point the limmy fingers up, ladies and gentlemen, to let them know we're thinking of them up there. A little person lost and we love you. An emotional moment for 2 beautiful people and a little one lost.
Sarah Dunbar there. She came to blow and she did blow those tyres. Outstanding opening skid here for the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals. Kyle O'Neill, ton of fun, waiting patiently. This ute has been on song all weekend. I can't wait to see what he throws down in the finals. It's one of my favourites, not to curse it with commentary curse, but he is going to throw down an epic skid. If you're thinking I need to go to the bathroom, don't. You want to see this one. All the way from Charters Towers, Kyle O'Neill. Rockynats. Andrew, how good is our job? Like, who else gets to do this on a Sunday morning?
Unbelievable. We get to hang out with all our mates. We get to see tyres frying.
We keep them behind a fence, though.
Yep, we do.
Yeah.
We get to hang out with Jeffrey.
Kayla Wall is waiting patiently in the Exorcist. She'll be next up to the start line. Now this here, we've got the Supercharger on it. It's got this whine. I don't know of another Burnout car that sounds like this when it's out there hunting.
It's very, very, very nice indeed. Love the Exorcist. Kayla Wall, she is no stranger to skidding like a demon. That's why we call her the Exorcist. Kayla, smack it, girl. I know you will. Love the sound that comes out of this car. She drives it like a demon too. Kayla Wall, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely bringing all the super awesome supercharger noises to the Burnout pad. Gotta love it. Fantastic stuff. Who we got next, Lara?
I have got Reese coming up, Reese Janey. Now, there's two brothers entered this competition. This is one of them. Very unique colour scheme. He's even got white wheels on the front. Of the two brothers, I don't want to pick like commentary curse, but I think Reese is the better shot.
Oh, look, these two are so ridiculously competitive. It's not funny.
It's a tough little ute, this purple ute.
Now, the way he back up the chute and whip that thing around in front of me right here, that was fast. Absolute loose unit he is.
I'm telling you, that's the better of the two brothers right there. Reese Janey. You want some more, Andrew? Shall I send another one? Ricky Montiney is coming up now in Fat Stato. A regular here at Rockynats. You are watching the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals.
Looking very ready behind the wheel. Race face on. Let's do it. Oh, Fat Stato, rear bar hanging off. Ricky having way too much fun out there, ladies and gentlemen. And the fake taxi.
I got Jamie O'Donnell down here in the fake taxi. He is just busting to go. Andrew, we have got 20 finalists here for the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals.
And it's looking pretty awesome.
We got a big day ahead.
Big day. Not as big as yesterday, but a big day.
We got the Open Burnout Finals now, then we'll feed our fireys, then we're coming back out with the Castleman Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series Finals, and then we go to the showgrounds to see the awards and to party a little bit, because I'm due for that. Right now, though, Jamie O'Donnell, Proprietary Limited seems the name of the car, but it's the fake taxi.
So being Proprietary Limited, be tax-free.
Comes back up the entry chute, gets too close to the wall, builds it up and gets a bit of flamage. Fiery's right there on the spot for us. Now the problem, Andrew, is he's lost momentum. Is he going to get back out of there, do you think?
It's only small. It's only tiny.
This is going to take a handbrake turn for the ages. Buddy's fire. Got bad news about that sign. It was on fire. fake noise there for Jamie O'Donnell in the fake taxi. I love the fact that the Buddies Fire sign and the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct is now melted.
Actually, that looks kind of cool.
It does look kind of cool.
I like that. I like.
If you're going to get one sign off the wall, that's now the winner.
Well, that was a bit of a bugger. Got a little bit of fire action, stopped him up the chute, but that's
why we're
how
here.
it goes.
We want to see the carnage, especially when I don't have to pay for it. It's my favourite kind of carnage. Molly comes out to the start line. She's going to give the thumbs up to Tom Goodall here in Sinner. This Black Ute was a consistent performer on the weekend. Tom wants the Rockynats to give him some noise here, encourage him as he comes on out. What do you reckon? Could that be a winner? Could that be going to Summonats? Is it possible?
Does a good job in that.
Oh,
like
sound
that,
less excited, Andrew.
I'm excited on the inside.
Oh, you're hiding it well. Kane Pash is coming up next. He is in the Piglet. And I just said to him, when you drive off the other end, you say, "That'll do, Piglet." And he said, "Yes, I do
Piglet.
say that."
That'll do, Piglet.
He's got Chili in the passenger seat with him. She's going to be providing plenty of navigational support.
And with that Watt engine sticker on the windscreen, you know things are good.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, Mr. Butterworth. hit there in the big pink wagon, Andrew.
Piglet was definitely doing the show then. Looked absolutely spectacular on pad. I love that colour pink. It's awesome.
If you were just arriving, welcome to the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct. You are watching the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals. And now I'm going to say Buddies Fire again because we've got the Buddies Fire Fry Time coming up with Aaron Hearn at the wheel. You kind of love this Commodore, even though she took a hit last run.
Did take a bit of a hit, but of course, Aaron and the crew straight onto it, get it sorted. Happy days. Oh, look at that. Zip ties for days. Love it.
Has a fire.
Absolutely fantastic advertising for Buddy's Fire. Gotta love that. That's awesome. Aaron Hearn, you're doing it big there, boy.
Buddy and the team are so supportive of this burnout precinct. They provide all the fire extinguishers and PPE, and they just keep giving and giving to make sure that we can have 3 days of epic skids every year at Rockynats. They've even committed for another 5 years.
Hey, Buddy, you like that one? Yeah.
He's a super proud dad right now.
He loves it. Huge round of applause. He rolls off the pad there, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Gotta like that.
You know, we haven't even scratched the surface. We're not even halfway. And we've still got the Custom-Made Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series finals this afternoon with another 20 epic big, actually it's 19.
And those ones are going to be huge.
Jacob Lowe is here out of Brisbane. Are we doing a clean-up bit or no? The beautiful Molly is down there picking up bits of hot rubber and wire with bare hands. And loving it. Oh, look at it go. She's adorable. Jacob Lowe is one of the...
She's not just adorable, she can kickstart Harleys. And that bit is my favourite bit.
That's a gym workout in itself. Jacob Lowe out of Brisbane is one of the naughty boys, and he's coming up in Some Can't now. It looks like a sleeper. Like you don't expect that to be a serious skid car.
And it identifies as a BMW.
If it didn't have a naughty boy sticker on the back, you wouldn't expect anything to come out of that car.
Now, for those of you who are wondering, yes, BMW wheels just bolt straight onto Commodores. So if you're looking for wheel options, look at BMW.
I want to buy a BMW and put a Commodore wheel on it.
That's a good idea. Left hand down, tip in. Come on, I've seen today, or this weekend.
Jacob Lowe there makes his way off the pad and some can't. I actually can't hear him or see him. I'm assuming he's down there. And I can't hear him because these two children won't be quiet. Luke McLaclin is down here in Bring It, the Oswheels Ute. Right behind him, we've got the gorgeous big orange Luke Beattie and Antisocial. Charty, Luke McLaclin, part of the Oswheels stable, Bring It in the finals for the Buddies Fire Open Burnouts. He gets the sign, passengers hyped. Let's bring it! A wall, Luke. You can't park there, mate. Andrew, you're supposed to be my eyes there. We've got a man into the wall and you're busy chit-chatting.
I am busy chit-chatting. Because that's
I was
my
waiting
job.
for you to tell me what was happening.
Well, he went into the wall.
Yeah, no, thanks for that, mate. That's good. That's good. Can't park there, Luke.
We're just going to pop down here and have a little bit of a look. Come on, folks. Well, sometimes it just happens, doesn't it? So, big fella, just give us a little bit of a rundown. What was going on there?
I turned right and there was a wall.
Correct.
Just jumped out of nowhere, that wall.
I wanted to get closer to the crowd.
Love your work. Oh, it's not that bad. Nah, she's all right, eh? We've been through worse.
100 times.
It'll buff out, Andrew.
It won't buff out, but he can go to Rare Spares and get the bits.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all good. Hey, happy days. No dramas there, but of course, our awesome fireys and safety crew onto it straight away, and that's the most important thing.
I'm not sure if his passengers doing selfies over there, just milking the moment, or actually getting the crowd. That was such a killer skid right up until the parking issue.
It sounded absolutely fantastic, then all of a sudden everything went a little bit left field.
Yeah.
Like you said, I turned and there was a wall. It's amazing we didn't have more of that over the weekend at night time when that smoke wasn't going anywhere.
That's the hardest wall hit of the weekend, though. Do you win a trophy for that?
You should.
Or a front bumper, maybe?
Off to Rare Spares.
Oh, dear.
Off to Rare Spares yet again.
Halfway through our lineup here for the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals. Oh, folks, non-stop action down here on the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct. Now, I was just having a chat to Buddy before, and I said, Buddy... Yeah, true. The Oswheels Passenger Princess. That's him out there. He is super hyped up. Buddies Fire, folks, if you're in the Rockhampton region, they're based in Kawana, and they will do anything to do with safety. Obviously, they do all your fire extinguishers and PPE and so on, but they also do drug and alcohol testing and so on. So if you're a business out there that wants to keep people safe, have a chat to Buddy and Buddies Fire. They're so invested in this region and this community. Like I said, they've committed to another 5 years of Rockynats, and they do an awful lot to make sure that this burnout precinct works. Oh, a tilt tray of doom for the Oz Wheels Ute. Glad to know, though, that Chardy and his passenger are all nice and safe. Testament to the safety precautions that we put in here. You've got to be over 18 to be a passenger. You've got to have a fire suit. You've got to have a helmet. We want to make sure that you always walk away from our poorly placed walls. All right, I'm going to try something magical that I've been practicing all weekend. As I said at 2:30, we're going to kick off with the Castleman Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series Finals. Oh my God, it did work. It worked. Up on the big screen right now is the QR code that you can scan if you would like to vote for your people's choice. I swear those guys in production, they're reading my mind. It is beautiful. So when these Pro Burnout cars come out, you can pick your favourite driver, you can pick your favourite car, you can pick your favourite burnout, you can pick your favourite story, and there's some pretty cool stories out there. For example, Scott Abdi in Death Trap. It's not called death like dying trap, it's death as in Scott's actually deaf. So he can't hear any of that big engine that's going off out there, which is probably a safety thing for him, because it is quite loud. But there's lots and lots of cool stories behind our drivers who are out here for the Pro Burnout Finals this afternoon. Right now, we've got the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals. We had 20 cars to get through. We've gone through about 10 of them. We still have to come out. I can see lined up down there, Antisocial. That's going to have Luke Beattie at the wheel. We still have to see Resurrected with Zadie Zandaman Jankee, Huff and Puff with Tim Eves, Hold My Beer with Matthew Rogash, One Tough Barrel with Michael Irwin, Helmont with Adam Somerville, Cashflow and Jason Krauss. We're still going to see Karma with Robbo, Selfie with Joey Self, Budget, the $200 Utes coming out with Ronald Plucknett at the wheel, Jacob Scullaby and Teachin, Come to Blows coming back out with Matt Nelson behind the wheel. Dylan, Leslie Lee Brooks will be out 4 litre Hector. We're going to have VT to Fry, Jared Haywood, Ute 876 with Jason Gardner. Still going to see Shane Mackay with Disorder and Tyler Hardy with Good Luck. Plenty more here for the Open Finals for you.
Alrighty, after a massive pad cleanup, after a little bit of an altercation with the wall, we are back in action. Luke Beattie coming out here in antisocial. He can be very antisocial at times. No prisoners, Lukey, no prisoners.
Luke Beattie and Antisocial will be next up to the start line here for the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals.
Luke, one of the lunatics out of Charters Towers, hangs out with Kyle O'Neill. And these guys travel around the place together, skidding and having way too much fun.
Another Charters Towers entrant. This HQ is one to watch, folks.
Yes.
Strap in.
Love your work there, Luke Beattie. Absolutely fantastic stuff there, mate. Always bringing the party to the pad. He loves his stuff. Alrighty, get a load of this piece, ladies and gentlemen. VT2 Fry. Team Haywood. These guys love their skids. And they are absolute legends. You lot, get behind them. Get some noise going.
Jared Haywood, VT2 Fry. This is the...
Well, that was pretty damn awesome.
How good was that, Andrew? Jared Haywood brought all the noise for us just then, Rocky. Tyler Hardy is going to make his way up to the line now. Another one of Butterworth's. What engine's in it? Good luck is the name of this car.
I love what he's done with this car. Painted flat black, gave the kids a whole bunch of chalk and said, go for it. Absolutely awesome. Love your work here, Tyler. Tyler Hardy, out of Townsville. Let's do it. Tyler Hardy, you are a nutcase. Absolutely stellar skid. Coming out of Townsville he was. That's the way you want to do it. Bit of a masterclass in skidding. Man, we have so much action coming at you here at the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct.
Jason Krauss is on his way up now in cash flow. I had a chat to him before. He said, I am so proud of this car right now. Normally it lets me down, but this weekend, mechanically, it has been on song, and he is keen to get out of that fire suit and have a beer when he's done.
My giddy goodness. These burnouts are getting just a little bit more serious each and every time one comes out. I hope you're enjoying the show here, ladies and gentlemen. And Lara, what have we got coming out there next?
Jacob Skull is up next in teaching. I love how this man has spent not a single dollar on looking pretty. Like, it's just the most plain Jane looking Commodore, but he can definitely throw down some smoke.
Why waste money on paint when you can put it into horsepower? Hey? That's my jam. And as you know, Lara, if you've got a pretty car that's shiny and stuff, you panic about it too much. So just keep them crusty, they're happy.
Molly gives him the wave up.
And I'll tell you, the awesome thing we've got going on today is we have some breeze.
Oh, I like breeze.
There's nice wind blowing. We haven't had it all weekend, and finally we got some wind.
It'd be good for our pro finals this afternoon if we can get that breeze, move some smoke about.
Most definitely. The Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series will be going off this afternoon with the finals. Of course, we are in the open class finals and loving every bit of it. Some funny noises coming out of that.
All right, folks, Disorder is coming up to the start line now. Shane Mackay is at the wheel. Far North Queensland represent. Well, I don't want to call it, but that's my favourite skid of the day so far. That driving that Jamie did coming back up the chute up here, I thought he was going to get himself totally screwed up. But he nutted it out. He didn't cross the white line. That was banging. That was some seriously awesome driving. Hey, Andrew, we've got a special skid coming up. This skid is a tribute to Tash. Tash unfortunately died very recently. That was the wife from Murphy's Mobile Mechanical. Matthew Rogash is coming up right now in Hold My Beer to pay tribute to Tash. She's going to be greatly missed in their little family. Hold My Beer Tash. Matthew Rogash, Hold My Beer. I reckon Tash would have loved that skid.
She definitely would have. That was absolutely awesome. You could see the emotion in the guys' eyes, but they weren't going to let that fold them. They were just into it, smashing tyres and loving it. Oh, here's Marilyn.
Ryan Bosboom is up in Marilyn Monaro. He tells me she took her skirt off the rear.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So she
Very
showed her
Marilyn.
panties.
One more of the bodies fire, Burnout stable. Ryan Bosboom, Marilyn Monaro.
Marilyn's always very impressive on the pad, ladies and gentlemen, looking good with all the Buddies Fire all over it. Absolutely awesome stuff. Of course, you are at the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct, Rockynats 06, and this is the Open Class Finals.
This next dude is a hot contender, I reckon. This is Robbo in Karma. The little HQ Tana, he can throw it down.
Smoke Mafia in the house.
Karma's going to be up there in that top list.
Most definitely. That was a pretty fat skid. Now, Lara, this is your car.
Oh, this is my car. Jason Gardner is at the wheel of what I like to think of as my car. Ute 876. 1980 WB 350 Chev. It's solid, it's reliable, it's a regular driver, and it's also a burnout rig. Jason Gardner here for the Open Finals of the Buddies Burnout Open Burnout class. Andrew, I reckon Jason Gardner's going to be pretty happy with that skid, and I reckon he's not going to sell me that ute cheap.
Nope, no way.
He's pretty happy, man.
I think you'd have a hard time getting that out of his hands.
I said to him, are you nervous? You know, you're ready for the finals? And he said, I am going out to have fun.
Awesome.
And he had some fun out there in the big blue WB. We have got the other brother up. Now, remember, Reese came out a little bit earlier on in that purple ute. His brother, Zandaman Jankee, is coming out now in Resurrected.
Yeah, I love it when those two compete against each other. They're just into it. They don't talk to each other. Yes, they do.
I think Reese has got it.
Well, good. Happy days.
You are watching the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals here in the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct at Rockynats number 6. At 2 o'clock, we're going to feed our fireys and clean the pad, and then we'll be back out for the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series Finals this afternoon. 19 of the heaviest hitters currently sitting in Queensland. We'll be putting on a show for you. Zandaman Jankee, Resurrected. Take it back, Andrew.
Woo!
Brother Zaid is okay.
Man, I didn't think that second tyre was going to come off, but it did.
He got his money's worth out of it. That was Zandaman Jankee, everybody, in Resurrected. We've got a couple of cars. I got bad news. Adam Somerville, he decided to go drag racing in Helmont. Then he was coming back for the Open Burnout Finals. Broke at drag racing, not coming back.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the Helmont's dead.
Look, it's hard enough to do the Gladiator trials of 2 qualifying runs that are finals, but then you throw in drag racing and cruising as well. Oh, and Skid Row.
Your car's got to be reliable for that.
Yeah, and he only just converted to methanol, remember? It's a challenge.
It is a challenge. Man, I'm loving this finals action here. There's been some killer skids.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's definitely bringing their A game to the finals. Thank you all very much, you awesome drivers out there. How many have we got to go?
Ooh, let me see. I've still got to see Marty Newton with Classy.
He's sitting out the back there. I can see him.
Tim Eves with Huff and Puff.
Yep.
Michael Irwin with One Tough Barrow sitting there on the start line right now, patiently waiting. Joey Self and Selfie. Ronald with $200 ute. Matt Nelson's got to come back out and come to blow. Dylan Brooks in 4-litre Hater. And that's all we got left.
Okay.
Then we're going to feed our fireys.
I can pretty much see all the cars here now.
I don't know that we're feeding the fireys so much as just bringing them back to a regulated temperature. At 2:30, of course, we'll be out with the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series Finals. 19 big-name drivers and cars putting on the very best show they can for you because there's $20,000 and an invitation to Summer Nats 39 on the line.
And of course, Lara, a little change to the program. I just had to fully 100% reconfirm all of that. There is no need for the Burnout Ultimate Redemption round for the Pro class because they're all in.
We have not redeemed anyone in the Pro class. They are all in. Like we said, this is Gladiator style. So we started with 25 entrants in the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series. We have had 6 die in battle. I think it was all in battle.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, which is sad to see, but that's the name of the game, right?
Of course, our pro drivers, we're going to be getting them to line up around 2:15, I believe. Everything going according to plan. Yep. Kicking off at 2:30.
2:30 on the dot. We're very, very punctual
and
here. Jeff's good at that.
It's going to be bananas. Absolutely bananas, that final. Get ready for that one, boys and girls, because you will not want to go anywhere.
No, you want to make sure you've
Once
eaten
that
your
kicks
lunch.
in.
You've got a nice refreshing beverage to stay hydrated. You've slip, slop, slapped sunscreen and hat and all that stuff. And you are ready because it's going to be 19 cars pushing through, laying down some massive smoke, making big noises for us to determine the winner. $20,000. I can't remember the last time I saw that much money in one place.
$20,000.
But more importantly, ticket to Summer Nats 39 in January on the Castlemaine Rod Shop Burnout Pad in Canberra.
See, a lot of those guys like to win the ticket early in the year because I get that. Okay, car's going in the shed. I'm going to strip that thing down. We're going to rebuild everything, get it all ready to party. Little comp just before Summer Nats as a tester. Then they go and it's on.
Because as Judge Kev just mimed for me beautifully, because he's a beautiful man, you win the $20,000 here, you go to Summer Nats 39. If you win the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series at Summer Nats, $50,000. Now, I don't like to say that out loud because I think we still have 6 months or something before we get it more.
Yep.
I reckon that prize pool could increase by then.
You never know.
Kev might put his hand in his pocket,
Somebody might
make
just
it
come along and
52,000.
let's drop 100 on it. Kev, no, because you bought too many Harleys. You don't have any money. I know how that rolls.
Kev's ute's very nice. I reckon it could make a skid pig.
What's he got? What's his ute?
Oh, he's got a little black Ford ute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
FPV, I'm sorry. He got leather seats.
So he's a Falcon boy. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't know that, Kevy. Blue oval bleeds in deep inside. That's the one.
Shocking. Shock.
Hey, we didn't do our annual trip to the Harley shop here in Rocky. Oh, you been there? Awesome.
Of course you have. All right, so I'm just going to run through this for you, folks. The redemption round that we had earlier, first and second there, both get a wildcard invitation to go to Summonats 39 in January. Open class, third place gets $500. That should cover the bar tab tonight. Second place gets $1,000. That would cover the fuel tab. And the open class winner for the Buddies Fire Open Burnouts here this afternoon will get $2,000 and a wildcard invitation to go to Summonats in January next year.
Absolutely awesome.
Now, the pro class that we compete in this afternoon, fifth place gets $1,000, fourth place gets $1,500, third place gets $2,500 and a ticket to go and compete at Summonats 39. Second place gets $5,000 and one of those tickets to go and dance on the Castleman Rod Shop Burnout Pad. And first place, like we said, $20,000 and the ticket to be at Summonats 39. If anyone out there is thinking, oh, when is it? It's in January. It's the first week in January every year. Just book your tickets. Just go. You haven't been yet, have you? This is your year, mate. This is your year.
I'd like to think so. One year I will get there. I have never been to Summonats. I know that's a bizarre thing to come out of my mouth. Never been, never experienced it.
It is Mecca.
I will get there one day. But I know when I get there, you're going to have to tie lead to me because I will be bouncing.
I'm actually a little worried about you there because even before you get to the burnout pad, you're going to have little apoplectic strokes all the way when you see the variety of cars. They are so cool. Absolutely everything you could imagine at Summonats. But before we even get to Summonats is January. Long way away. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to pop its cherry, Kev. It'll be fun.
The thing about, if I get to Summonats, I would love a camera crew to follow me around because I would just be the most hyped thing on the planet.
Yeah,
I would
that
be
worries
beside
me.
myself.
Before then, though, we have got so many different events on because the Castleman Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series not only happens all over Australia, we can get those tickets, but it's also in New Zealand. And so you can get them, you know, you can pick up because you can't go buy a ticket to compete at Summonats, you've actually got an invitation.
Yep.
So we've got Northern Nats coming up in July. There's Red Centre Nats.
That's a big one.
Oh, there's so many coming on. Make sure you get on the website. And, of course, this afternoon, I'm going to test my magical skills. When you're watching the Pro Burnout Series presented by Castlemaine Rod Shop, you will be able to vote for your People's Choice. People's Choice, there's a QR code you can vote through to 4:30 p.m. as to who you think should be winning the Pro Burnout Series.
Now, Kevin was just telling me the next event that is available to win Pro Burnout Series Castlemaine Rod Shop tickets to Summonats is the Steel City Nats in Whyalla in New South Wales in 2 weeks' time.
Whyalla's in South Australia last time I checked.
Yeah, down there, but it's in 2 weeks'
Is there
time.
one in New South Wales as well? Yeah, no, I'll take the caddy. We'll do it. It's downhill, so I won't use as much fuel going south. Yeah. No, there are lots and lots of events. If you are posting anything on social media today, please hashtag Rockynats. We'd love to see what you see. And if you have got friends at home who are missing out right now because they're not as organised as you, remember they can live stream the Summonats YouTube channel or they can go on the Pro Burnouts page on Facebook. Plenty of options to join the action. But as I said, there is a QR code that we can flash up on the big screen sometimes where you can vote for People's Choice. One tough barra, Michael Irwin, is coming up to the start line now. Would anyone here like to see some more open burnout finals? Little bit of noise. They don't seem that enthusiastic, Andrew. What do you reckon? Should we put more burnouts on?
and gentlemen, boys and girls, get those hands busy. Man, that was absolutely crazy, but I love how that tub is flexing. It's done so many skids, it's starting to rattle itself to pieces.
Michael Irwin, one tough barra.
Love
Don't
it.
like it when it goes all quiet like that. Haywood is torturing that Aussie flag as he goes out of there, Andrew. It's catching in that wheel. Joey Self is going to be coming through next. Big statesman selfie. I can only see 3 more cars lined up. I'm missing 2, Huff and Puff and 4-litre Hater. I'm not sure if they have just died.
All right, Joey Self out at Self 89. Final skid for him this weekend. Been working hard, skidding hard. Two tyres off. Very, very entertaining and violent. A bit of burnout action going out there on the pad. Gets it refired. Happy days. Man, there's action aplenty. Huge round of applause. He gets off the pad there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be afraid to show your appreciation. I think my voice is starting to disappear. That's all right.
I can't hear a thing down here, Andrew. Marty Newton is making me deaf.
And he would.
Do you want Matt Nelson?
Yep.
Yeah, let's send him up. Come to Blow is back for his second run.
Dual driving duties, the only car doing it this weekend. And we're sending clouds. Clouds to those who we love and lost. double popping tyres all at the same time. Gets me going big time. Marty Newton and Classy coming out. Look at these two. Loving the love, you two. Absolutely fantastic, sending clouds to little ones lost.
Andrew, there's 3 more entrants here for the Buddies Fire Open Burnout Finals, but only 1 car's turned up. So Marty Newton in Classy, the Triton, may be our last contender here before we have a little break and we get ready for the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Finals.
Yep, and Marty will definitely put on a show with this new combination. Loving this blower hanging out of the bottom of this thing. About time he got one. Started off with a little turbo barra in this thing, and every year it's had a different combo thrown into it. To be there.
We all want that invite. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to be in January. We did have 2 other entrants, but they must be sleeping in. So we are going to clean up this pad and we're going to come back a bit later on with the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series final.
Yeah, folks, everything's going according to plan. We are going to be taking this up.
First chance to have a beverage and relax, not only with the hard-working Rockynats crew, but also with our drivers and our engine builders and all the people who brought cars along for us to enjoy.
There'll still be a coffee person over there.
I don't want to feed you coffee, it scares me. All right, folks, we'll see you at 2:30 back here in the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct for the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series Final.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
19 cars are going to be coming out here to try and win that $20,000 and an invitation to compete on the Castleman Rod Shop Burnout Pad in Canberra in January for the Pro Burnout Series. Our first contender is lined up. He is ready to rumble. A reminder that there is a People's Choice this year for the Pro Burnout Series. You can actually go online, scan the QR code if you can find it. If not, it's all over Facebook. Jay's already put it up on the Tiny Towing Facebook page. And you can vote for your favourite Pro Burnout driver car story, however you look at it, that you think should win. I went in there to vote, Andrew, just before we were on break. Couldn't do it. Couldn't pick a favourite. It's too big a decision.
Look, I just went for a quick walk down the pro pits down there, having a look, trying to configure in my brain who would I put my money on. I'm not even going there. This is going to be next level.
Are there any bookies with odds? Any bookies out there taking bets on this? That's a shame. All right, folks, grab your seats. Kiddies, get your hearing protection on. We are about to kick off with the first of our cars, Jay Chun Tai. He is here in Tiny, towing all the way from Townsville. Brought the whole family, Xander and his wife Cherie, down this weekend because they want to go to Summer Nats in 2027 and make the Suzuki Carry a Pro Burnout Series winner.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see that. Pro Burnout Series.
I've been a passenger in this car on the Castlemaine Rod Shop Burnout Pad, and it is violent. Watch this tip in, folks, as he comes in. This is the first of our Pro Burnout Series finalists for the Castlemaine Rod Shop here in the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct.
Let's go! Jay Chun Tai coming on with that violent tip in as he always does. Oh man, the sun's shining. It's looking pretty damn awesome out there. Listen to him go. I'll let you enjoy the noise.
Did you see it go end for end? It just flicks it about. There is no weight in the back of that.
Also, when he blew that rear tyre off, I thought that rim was going to grip and throw him into next week. Hopefully survived all good. Bobby Marie coming at us, ladies and gentlemen, in Dats On.
Bobby Stevens from Far North Queensland coming up in Dats On. She's had a few mechanical issues, went all the way to Summer Nats this year in January, could not get this car to play nice, but she has had a good run this weekend at Rockynats. It has definitely performed for her, performed enough to bring her through to the finals here in the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series.
Absolutely fantastic stuff. Keep your eye on this little violent 120Y. Bubba's in the passenger seat. Special hello to Mr. David Pendlebury. Listen in, boy. That's on. Seriously on. Let's go. Sun visor on point. Man. And just to think she was nervous. enjoy the noise. Tyres off. Everything intact. Driving off the pad. Bobby Stevens, you rock.
Yeah, the girls, Rockynats. Tell her how much you care that she came out and put on a show for us when you see her a bit later on. Of course, 6 o'clock, we're all going to the showgrounds for the awards presentation. That's your perfect time to shout a beverage for one of our hard-working fireys and just to say thank you to these competitors. It's not a case of just paying their entry fee. It's also the fact that they've travelled from all over Australia to be able to put on a show for us this weekend at Rockynats number 6.
Ryan Campbell, next one out of the chute, ladies and gentlemen, in this grumpy Commodore, affectionately known as Grumpy. Ryan, stoked to bits to be here, folks. Turn up your volume and enjoy the dulcet tones of an LS being flogged.
We are in the finals of the Castlemaine Rod Shot Pro Burnout Series here on the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct. Grumpy, Ryan Campbell, another one of the Smoke Mafia lads. Rolo says, wait for the green light. And it is on. And Grumpy. I loved it.
Did you notice the overflow pipe during the disco dance?
Yeah.
Flowing it.
I'm going to have to go set up another Gmail address so I can vote for another people's choice. Sean Sorotsky is waiting patiently in Slammer Rock, the LS-powered Volkswagen.
So many good things about this car. It's a Volkswagen. It's got an LS in it, and it's a skid car.
Hey, production, can you put that QR code up on the screen, please? I'd really love for people to be able to vote as we go in between each one. Because, you know, I see a skid. Want to vote? Let's see another skid, though. That'd be good. Fire is making sure the pad is nice and safe. Look at Sean just waiting, thumping, hunting. This is the Castlemaine Rod Shot Pro Burnout Series final here on the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct. Big thank you to Buddy, making not only another 5 years of the Rockynats burnouts happen. He's committed to that. Buddy keeps so many people in our community safe by providing all the fire extinguishers, drug and alcohol testing that they need. Sean Sorotsky here in Slammer Rock. This is cool because it's different.
Very,
Oh yeah,
Where'd
so
that go?
different.
different is good, especially in this burnout world. Too much vanilla. Let's go! Slammer Rock. Oh, get those hands busy, ladies and gentlemen. The Slammer Rock going absolutely off, as it always does. New silver bait makes it just a little bit faster, I'm quite sure.
Sorry,
All
Andrew,
right.
I was down fangirling with Scott Abdi and Death Trap.
Love a bit of Death Trap.
And Scott's the nicest bloke.
Ready to go. Of course, you can vote for your Pro Class Burnouts, People's Choice. QR code on the big screens. Get a hold of that. Vote for your People's Choice, and everything will be awesome. God, it's been a big weekend. Huge weekend. We're wrapping it up with the Pro Burnout Series brought to you by Castlemaine Rod Shop. Finals here at Rockynats. And here comes the Death Trap. Oh, yeah! Oh no, what a horrible way to end the skid. Not good, not good. Oh, creeping. He's gonna do it. Come on, Piglet, get it off the pack. Let it happen. Go, boy, go.
You got to make a lot of
He's
noise
got to
for
cross
Scott.
that line. No, don't stop him in. Oh, yeah, no, big fire. Big fire. Okay, fair call. He was so close to getting over that line.
Rocky, the reason it's called Death Trap is because Scott is deaf, so he's going to need a lot more noise from you so he understands how much you care. I love how this big engine's still hunting. It still wants to get out there. want to make sure every one of these pro drivers has equal footing. While our amazing fireys and pad staff go out and clean it up. Andrew, I just want to break it down for people. How do you pick a good burnout over a bad one? What are our judges looking for? Yeah, the music is very loud. It is very hard to hear. That QR code, folks, if you want to vote for Scott Abdi, you just got to scan that. I'm not saying pick your people's choice. The burnout judges, we have 4 of them, and they break it down into, is there instant smoke? The second they're on that start line, Andrew, is the smoke coming off those tyres? We want volume of smoke. We want to fill this sky. We want to not be able to see anybody. And we want constant smoke. There's no point being a big smoke cloud out and then losing it halfway through the skid. So we're looking for instant, volume, and constant. They're the main keys we want in a burnout. But of course, driver skill. Did they go back up the entry chute? Did they go down the exit chute? Did they use every inch of the pad? Then they have to not lose points. If you leave that pad with rear wheels intact, with those tyres on, you will lose points. If you grab reverse, you lose points. If you hit a wall, you lose points. And if you catch fire, that's not great either. You need to be able to get off the pad under your own steam. So there's many, many elements that make a Custom Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series finalist make them a winner. We are going to have this quick pad clean up and we'll be right back. That's 5 cars, 14 to go. I've only voted 5 times in the People's Choice already. You got till 4 p.m. if you want to vote for the People's Choice in the Pro Class Burnouts here with the Custom Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series. One of your favourites. You like your Tiranas, warming himself up.
Yep. This,
now, you saw this car at Bathurst, didn't you?
Yep. Met it for the first time at Bathurst. I was in kind of awe of it. Now, the noise it produces, everything about this car, ladies and gentlemen, lock yourselves in. And if you're at home, turn it up loud. Let the neighbours know what you're watching on TV.
Jamie Kearney coming up the start line now in Big Papa. I still think Papa's Smurf, but I don't think he's just a big Papa. He's got a War Speed sticker on the windscreen. Jamie Kearney, Big Papa, here for the Pro. that was awesome.
Man, Fire's having a quick check over of that beast after all that noise it produced. Next level stuff, Big Papa. Man, I'm such a fan of the car. It's super awesome. Super, super awesome. All right, next up coming out of the chute, ladies and gentlemen, we have Joshua Brown in Livin' Low.
He only rolled in on a trailer at about 2:15, I thought, at least. He's leaving it fine. Hope he's good. Tell you what, if I went on applause from the audience, I think Big Papa had People's Choice nailed. Joshua Brown, Livin' Low, one of the Mad Nats lads.
Oh, God. Banging all the way to the finish line. Absolutely next level stuff there, ladies and gentlemen. I can hear your applause from a long way away.
But do you want more, Andrew? Do you want more of this Pro Burnout Finals Castlemate Rod Shop here in the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct? Because we have got Jaden Edser in Bankrupt. Now, he was an open entry. And the judges still went looking and went, no, we're going to put him in pros. Step him up.
Methanol injected beast. And he's about to show us what he can do with this thing in the Open Class Finals presented to you by the Castlemate Rod Shop.
Look at the engine hanging out of this bonnet.
Love it.
Get serious or go home, folks. Remember the QR code's up there if you want to vote for People's Choice. This is the Pro Burnout Finals for the Castlemate Rod Shop. Jaden Edser, Bankrupt. Oh, it's gone quiet. What do you reckon, Rocky? Should he keep going? Can he keep going? Oh, he's in a hole. Rocky's going to need your encouragement to get out of here. Make some noise for Jaden Edsum, bankrupt. He's going to do the world's best handbrake turn right now. Don't do it, Jaden. If he grabs reverse, he loses points. If he crosses that start line, he's out.
Bugger, 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 bugger. Ooh.
With a field of this caliber, now he is just out here to have fun and spank that little Commodore. Make some noise, Jaden. You going to finish the skid for us? Do it. That's it. You all are ready to do some shouting. We're not even halfway through this field and Jaden's throwing it down like that. Who out there's been exercising their limmy fingers, making sure they're ready for this weekend?
Oh man, that was one of those runs. It was like, oh bugger, oh no, bugger, bugger, bugger.
Yeah, but I love that he didn't sook and got home early. Yeah. He still put it on for us.
All right, Forder haters coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Cottrell in Forder haters. He's got my great mate John sitting in the passenger seat. And they're about to have way too much fun. Let's set the mood.
Robbie Cottrell, give him some friendship and
Oh
love.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That was epic. He used every inch of that pad to bring that big car back down the entry chute and flick it around like that. Magic, absolutely. This is an elite lineup this afternoon. Cody is coming up in Frothin all the way from Tasmania next. Tell you what, from Tasmania would be a long entry chute for the tip-in, wouldn't you? You get some speed up from there.
Yeah, Mr. Cody free in Frothin. Porter haters roll off the pad. Everything's good down that end. Fiery trying to put a bit of clean up around here. Get up a few bits of pieces. This Pro Burnout Series presented by Masterclass Rockshop. Finals this afternoon is just
Where else is he? What does he get better? This is church. This is our religion.
absolutely fantastic stuff. I hope everybody at home on the live stream is having a wonderful time. You're having a bit of a party at home, having a finals party. Bourbons are going. I know there was a birthday boy up north, Adam, yesterday, who had way too many bourbons.
Speaking of birthdays, Spotto 57, Lady Helen Robson, it's her birthday today. Big shout out for you. It's a shame you're not out here for the finals, for Spotto just didn't want to play the game.
All righty, let's go. Cody free in frothin'.
Oh, I love how that sounds. Castmate Rod Shot Pro Burnout Final. Can anyone see Cody? Is he lost or is he going home? Oh, he's lost. Faulty GPS. Cody free, frothing. Top skid, but getting lost down there and parking up in the exit chute is going to hurt his score. And you've seen the quality of entrant we've got here, Andrew. You can't afford the slightest stuff up.
Not one bit. You have to be seriously on your A game. And speaking of A games, I know a little orange escort that is definitely on his A game this weekend.
All the way from Emerald, Matt Stahersky in Juice, the LS-powered Ford Escort. I love it when people put an LS in a Ford or a Baron, a Holden, just to mess with the people.
Just to do that.
Yeah.
Well, what did I see over there at Key Street this morning? Oh, the other day, that beautiful E-Type Jag with an LS sitting in it.
Yeah, nah, that hurt me. It gave me Forrest Whitaker eye. I started getting a twitch. Matt Stahersky in Juice. This guy's all over social media if you want to follow him. There's the QR code if you want to vote for him in the Pro Class Burnouts. Matt's ready. Matt wants to go. We're just waiting for that green light. Juice. I hope his passenger's good. for a really impressive photo opportunity. This next car always puts on a show and it always looks the goods. Handful, purple HQ, Mark Schwartz at the wheel. Deacon is in the passenger seat. Handful had a little bit of an mechanical gremlin in the first qualifying round. Came back in the second, threw down a solid skid, and is back for the finals. Mark Schwartz has been around this business longer than most people. He knows what he's doing out there. He's just got to get Handful to play the game.
Got Jacob in the passenger seat. Jacob, he's in the passenger seat. Watching gauges. One job, watch that one gauge. Tires off. Mental driving. Roller off the pad. Happy days. Jules. Awesome. Whew. I can relax now. Handfuls in one piece. All right, Mr. Luz is about to come and give every lesson properly. Kyle Hardy, about to come out, and Mr. Luz, ladies and gentlemen, after winning an awful lot of stuff around the place, he is definitely dialed in and ready to go. So, sitting at home, in your living room, on the live feed, turn the volume up. Crack your beers, get ready. This one is going to go off. Get ready for some Mr. Luz action, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God, this voice has taken a bit of a holiday.
So quiet, so fast.
Now that's the Haltech talking to you.
You listen to the Haltech when it says something.
Mr. Haltech said, no more, I'm turning off. Never a good thing, but the Haltech could save you money. Can we please have a round of applause Because that wasn't meant to happen.
All right, folks, we will give you updates as soon as we have some. It's not great.
By the looks of things, we're not dead.
But you can't park there, mate.
We're not dead. Turned over.
I think we have to really take a moment and consider how much these engines are worth. Not just the car, but that engine, that setup, that hat, that blower. It's more than my annual income.
Great thing about it, it turned over. It turned, it cranked. That's always a double bonus. Because if it doesn't do that, put it in the bin.
I really want us to cheer him on to go and finish the skid, though. He's still premature.
No, you're doing the right thing. Getting the towie. We'll drag you out of here.
Rocky, make some noise. Kyle Hardy, Mr. Loose. If you see him over at the showgrounds at 6 o'clock for the awards presentation, maybe buy him a commiseration beverage. Give him a hug. He looks cuddly.
Yeah, I think the boys will be loving a beer after this one. So I think all our drivers will be enjoying an icy cold beverage. At the end of this, it's been a stinking hot weekend. But that's a sad thing, seeing Mr. Lose get pushed off the pad. Round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Get your hands busy.
Lisa still had rubber there, much easier to push.
Yep, bugger.
Fires are just going to make sure. Here's a thing I was thinking a second ago, because I was watching the passenger in handful, and I was thinking, what an opportunity that is. And the amount of times I've been at a burnout comp, someone said, would you like to go passenger? Here's my tip if you're new to the world of burnouts. Even though it is warm, wear long pants and long sleeves, because you never know when the chance comes up.
Yep.
And if you are a bigger person, do not think, oh, I couldn't fit in the seat. Oh, I don't want to have to try and make it happen. It is so worth it.
You will fit.
It is some experiences you always want to take the opportunity. And being a passenger in a pro burnout car, you don't get that every day.
Definitely don't. And what an absolutely awesome afternoon we got going on here.
Look at our replay up on the big screen. Tiny Towing, Jay Chantai opened our finals this afternoon for Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series. And it's such a violent weapon of a Suzuki. The big LS just rolling it around. Bobby Stevens came out in Datsun representing, the girls. God, that pink and the yellow pops, does it not? Brilliant to see. She really dominated every inch of that pad in the little Datsun. Oh, we've got a new contender. Joe Meredith and Ferret are going to make their way up to the start line. Joe Meredith, without a doubt, I'm not even a judge, but I'm going to lay it down that this man has the most impressive beard out of all of our pro burnout finalists here this afternoon. to wave, or has he gone quiet for a reason?
I think it's one of those I can't see anything moments.
Where's that breeze?
It is running, or is he nose into the wall?
There he is.
Oh no, Fiery's having a look underneath.
Oh, Fireys are underneath, just checking on him.
Oh, a little bit
Making
of flamage
sure we don't need
going
any
on.
marshmallows under there.
Just a little bit of flamage.
Orange smoke, orange car. I couldn't see orange flames, we'd believe. That's disappointing. Joe's not going to be happy.
You never want that.
No.
Never ever want that.
When I see him at 6 o'clock at the showgrounds for the awards presentation, I'll make sure he gets a hug. Not necessarily from me, but I'll make sure he gets a hug.
Good thing for everybody to do, track down a driver and buy him a beer.
Or the beverage of their choice. They might like lemonade, Andrew.
Yep.
You never know.
A nice refreshing mountain spring water, thank you.
Yeah, Joe looks like a beer man, though. I reckon that's a pretty safe bet.
About 900 of them.
All right, the big question is, will Joe be able to drive off the pad? We're started up. Are you just going to go home quietly, Joe? Make some noise, Rockhampton. Joe, Meredith, and Ferret. He had 2 solid skids in the qualifying on Friday and Saturday. That's it. Joe, get some love. Take a bow, man. Yeah, no, you're going to need some beer to dry those tears. The Ferret. Love it. Bye, Joe. Brett Donaldson is pumped and ready to come out here in Send It Goldie. Did you have a chat to him, Andrew? Is he a happy man?
Brett is always happy. How can you not be happy driving that car? Seriously.
We're not doing any sad faces here on the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct. You're watching the Castleman Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series final. We've only got a couple of cars left, but we got a couple of big cars to bring your way. People's Choice QR code is up on the screen if you would like to vote for your favourite. Brett Donaldson, Send It Goldie. Look at the front of this car. All hanging out the bonnet. Goldie.
Brett, I love everything you do behind the wheel of that car. Absolutely next level stuff. And we are not too far off seeing everyone's favourite green Holden on the planet, Mr. Ryan Pearson in Hold On. But of course, the fire crew down there checking out what's happened to Goldie. Just having a quick look. She's all good. Fires are happy.
This is the finals of the Castlemaine Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series here in the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct. We haven't got many left to run. Ryan Pearson, he is just chomping at the bit down there in Hold On. That's him you can hear clear in the pipes. Remember to vote for your favourite here in the Pro Class Burnouts. QR code's up on the screen. Rockhampton, make Ryan Pearson and Hold On feel welcome as he comes up the start line here on the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct. This is going to be a good skid. Put your fingers in your ears if you got sensitive hearing about it. Yesterday instead of just teasing us.
Yes, that was awesome. Absolutely awesome. It really is a spectacular looking car out on the pad.
It is that green paint against the purple smoke. It was well and truly worth hanging out for that skid. One of my favourites, Mr. Walt Jazikowski, is coming up in one tough HG, or as we know him, Barney. He is so ready to rumble. Fresh back from the US for Summonats this year. That's it. Make the noise, Rockhampton. Wall and Barney. hug later at the bar, folks. Only yesterday we were saying he was just so cocky coming up here in the entry chute. And then today he hits the front, second time hits the rear.
I heard everybody in every living room in Australia all say the F word all at one time then.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yes, Fluffy.
Oh man, whoa. Oh.
Poor old Wall. Poor old Barney.
And like you said, Lara, up here when he came up to shoot yesterday, I was having a chat to him. I didn't think I was going to make it.
I just worked it out. You boo-boo him. Another one.
I'm not even looking.
No, don't even you look, Kev Davis. You just stare over there. People's Choice is up on the screen if you want to give a sympathy vote to Barney. Kev Davis, all the way from Cairns, Mr. Tropical Meltdown, is up in EPA Who. Now, he had a couple of mechanical gremlins on Friday, sorted them out. He was back on Saturday to throw down a killer qualifying skid. Gonna be tickled.
That's the best skid I've seen Kevy do in a very long time. That is going to put him on the podium, I'm sure. Yep.
I reckon we're going to see Kevy at Summonats next year.
Yep, Kevy, unreal, dude.
You know what I just worked out, though? I'm going to make money. If you want someone to, have a stuff up, I'll just get you to light their car. You looked away then. Kev, killer skid.
See, I didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
I got to stare at this one.
If you thought that was awesome, scan that QR code, put a vote in for Kev. But we still have Thomas McManaway coming out in Dado King. He is our last entrant here this weekend at Rockynats 06 for the Castleman Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series final on the Buddies Fire Burnout Precinct. This is, if you're thinking about going to the toilet, don't. Just sit there in the puddle. We have got one more car to go. gosh. Andrew, I am so glad that I am not a judge. What? That's a more efficient system when you start dropping parts. That's what that means. All right, folks, that is the end of our Custom-Made Rod Shop Pro Burnout Series Finals. Please join us at the showgrounds at 6 p.m. to find out who the winner is. Who's going to come next?
See you next time, crew. Love yous all. Rockynats 06 out.